The kings of Egypt built pyramids. Massive monuments rose from the desert. And then they largely stopped. Did Egypt suddenly lose the knowledge needed to build them? Did the workers disappear? Did the Egyptians run out of money? For more than 1,000 years, the kings of ancient Egypt built pyramids. Massive monuments rose from the desert. And then they largely stopped.
The Great Pyramid of Giza alone required an extraordinary amount of planning, labor, stone, and resources. But there was a problem with pyramids. They were impossible to hide. Imagine being a thief. You don't need a map. You simply look toward the horizon. And the treasures buried with kings made these monuments irresistible target.
The Egyptians needed another solution.
During Egypt's New Kingdom, royal burials moved toward a completely different landscape, the Valley of the Kings. Instead of building a gigantic monument above the ground, the Egyptians began carving elaborate tombs deep into the rock. The tomb could be hidden, the entrance could be concealed, and the burial chamber could be placed deep underground. But security wasn't the only reason. But here's where the mystery becomes even more interesting. The Egyptians didn't completely abandon pyramids. And religious ideas were changing too. The royal afterlife became increasingly connected to elaborate funerary rituals and religious texts. The answer isn't that the Egyptians suddenly became less intelligent. They didn't forget how to build pyramids. So perhaps the real question isn't why did Egyptians stop building pyramids? It's why did pyramids stop being the preferred royal tomb? The answer isn't that the Egyptians suddenly became less intelligent. They didn't forget how to build pyramids. The pyramid had simply become a bad solution to a new problem. It was expensive. It was conspicuous. It attracted thieves. And Egypt had developed another way to honor its dead. The greatest mystery isn't why the Egyptians stopped building pyramids. It's how a civilization that once believed the dead needed monuments reaching toward the heavens eventually decided the safest place for a king was beneath the earth.